Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dota 2 update for the week of August 22nd, 2011. Our top news for this week: Dota 2 invitation only beta to start shortly after Gamescom, followed by a large-scale beta sometime in the fall. Let's talk about what that means in just a second. And with a heavy heart, I bring you the second story of the week: Dota 2 launch pushed back to 2012. No. Yep. And our third story of the week: International 2012. If one $1 million tournament wasn't enough for you guys, looks like Valve wants to host this every year, according to Eric Johnson, the project leader for Dota 2, and IceFrog has also said, watch out for Dota 2 International 2012. And before we jump into our stories for this week, I have a quick little announcement. So along with the regular Dota 2 update this week, I made a little video that I'm going to throw up on the channel with this upload to thank everybody who supported and who subscribed and just basically kept me going, because I've been doing this for almost half a year now and I would have quit a long time ago if it wasn't for all of that. So there it is, and thank you. Alright, so let's get on with it. Let's get into our first story of the week: Dota 2 invitation only beta to start after Gamescom. That's what Gabe Newell has said. That's what we've been hearing from a lot of different sources. And of course, sign up on Dota2.com. Although if you're listening to this, you probably already did it. No real word on when exactly it'll start, but I'm guessing that once they do start it, we're gonna hear a lot of people post like, oh my god, I just got invited to the beta, and then we'll know that, okay, invitations have started, and then everybody's just gonna get super jealous. Although, believe it or not, we've already had a couple people say they've gotten into the beta, and one person actually posted a screenshot of the email that he's gotten. Nothing's confirmed, remember, and this could be completely fake because it looks pretty easy to Photoshop. I mean, I could do it. But anyways, I thought it'd be interesting and fun to show. And I just want to say, if I ever got this, I would crap my pants on the spot. So, alright, let's step back and come back to reality a little bit here. Along with this invitation beta, it has been rumored that a large-scale beta, whatever that means, maybe if the invitations are more widespread or there's an easy way to get yourself into the beta, will start this fall. I've heard rumors going around that it's going to be somewhere in November or October, November-ish. Probably late fall rather than early fall, because, you know, it's Valve. Which kind of sucks, is because basically after watching the tournament, I was so excited for everything. It was like, oh my god, I gotta play this game right now. And then the tournament ends and I was like, okay, now what? So hopefully we get more news on that later. But the way things have been going the past couple weeks, I wouldn't be surprised if they made some huge announcement on it right after I upload this week's Dota 2 update. Alright, so now let's jump into our second story of the week. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because it sucks. Dota 2 launch pushed back to 2012. There's not much else to say. I guess in the same article, Gabe Newell says, oh, we're polishing the game and we haven't thought of a price model yet. So even though it sucks that Dota 2 is pushed back, first of all, it's Valve, so I guess probably some people must have had this in mind. Also, we're going to still get the beta, which is going to be free, so that's going to be awesome. I don't want to dwell on this story for too long, it's just too sad. Anyways, so let's just move on. International 2012 could already be announced. So basically, we have a lot of different official sources that have all said this. IceFrog has said this in his own blog on playdota.com that International 2012 will be happening next year, and Eric Johnson, also the project leader of Dota 2 for Valve, has also said pretty much the same thing, that Valve wants to host Dota 2 tournaments every single year. This is absolutely amazing, because if they do this every single year, this itself will legitimize Dota 2 as a very profitable esport to get into for professionals. Pro gamers will also have a much larger prize pool, obviously, to work for. They get to earn a lot more when they win. I mean, think about it. $1 million split between 5 people with taxes and maybe managers taking a cut of that and all that stuff. Maybe everybody, say, gets 100,000, 150,000, something like that. That's still an amazing chunk of money, because that is equivalent or maybe sometimes more than a high tier salary here in the US. I mean, first year doctors earn about that much on average, and doctors are considered to be one of the highest paying job professions here in the US at least. Also, this is going to entice a lot more teams to get into the Dota scene. I mean, in this first international, we didn't see representatives really from the North American sides. Maybe next time, because of the huge prize pool, we'll see more teams, more North American teams will come up and train super hard to match the European and the Chinese, and it'll truly be the international tournament of Dota 2. So, and with that, that's it for Dota 2 update for the week of August 22nd, 2011. And what are we waiting for now? I guess the beta. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for the beta, I'm going to endlessly refresh my email, and I'll see you guys next time.